then this person does it, and then another person does it, and then and so on, and it just keeps going and going.
Are all your friends and family vegan, or?
No, not all of them, but
Do you try to convince them?
Of course, yeah. And I have converted some, yes, yeah, definitely. I saw them not long ago. I converted them a few years ago, and yeah, they're happy, very happy.
This is my friend Lydia.
Hey, how you going?
Not bad. How are you?
Very good.
But you were vegan,
I'm vegetarian.
right? Oh, you are. Yeah, she's already is.
She's not convinced yet.
Not fully. Eggs is my
Wait, what's the difference, vegan and vegetarian?
animal products. Like
Ah,
I consume
Like eggs
eggs.
and
But I was telling her I didn't know about the male chickens. I gotta look up the male. I buy ethical. Like I buy eggs from the farm. Like at the Cerise Organic. Do you know that place?
Yeah, I do.
In Brunswick. That's where I buy my eggs. And I do see the chickens and they seem pretty happy, but I didn't think about the male. Apparently, a lot of places she was telling me just kill the male chickens.
Yeah.
But there is an argument against even eggs from there, and that is that if you take an egg away from a chicken, it then it doesn't force it, but it makes it think, oh, I have to produce another egg because there's no egg here.
But
hang on, I haven't finished yet.
Yeah.
So if you
I don't have a problem with this part.
if you leave an egg there, it will actually eat the egg itself, and therefore it can recycle the nutrients. Because when it's producing egg, it's like a lot of energy on its system.
Yeah.
So if you let that,
but I have eggs every single month that I release out of my body.
But you wouldn't eat that, would you?
No.
Right. So then why would you eat it from another animal?
No, but I mean, I guess if it push came to shove, but no, I'm comfortable with that for some reason. I don't know. I'm not there yet on that one. I'm not there.
But do you see my point that it's it's forcing? You're still using the animal. See, we're against using animals.
Yes. Yeah.
You're
No,
exploiting them.
I don't
You're
think
exploiting
it's wrong.
them. You're making money from you're making them work for nothing.
Well,
But in a way, yeah.
You are. You're making them work for
They
nothing.
don't
You're
know
making
their
money
work.
from the.
but we've raised the chickens to produce.
They don't want to be. They don't want to be in a cage. They want to be
that's what they
free.
do.
But would you be accepting if I had a chicken and just let it go lay eggs and sold their eggs every now and then?
No, because you're exploiting the chicken. That's.
But that's what
Yeah,
they
I'm
do.
comfortable
They
with
just lay
that.
eggs.
I'm comfortable with that. I'm
Who
sorry.
says they don't like it?
But that's like, she's saying that she has a cycle every month as well, but she doesn't go and sell it. But you're using your chicken to make
But I
you money,
wouldn't be opposed if
exploiting
someone
it.
told
Yeah,
me
but
that
the
they
chicken
wanted to
doesn't know
eat my
that.
eggs. I would be like, okay. I would
That's
be
probably
opposed.
not a comparable. It's not really. I mean, we can't compare because a chicken can't say it can't
No,
say.
I agree.
But
I agree. I understand where you're coming from. I just don't. I'm not there yet. I don't. I'm comfortable with eating my eggs as long as they're good eggs, and I'm gonna.
so you don't drink milk?
No.
Why not?
What do you think?
I'm lactose intolerant.
Okay.
And so, ethical reasons as well. I think that one's a little bit more of a stretch for me. But
Well, then we can get you on the health reasons then, because
Yeah.
eggs are really bad for your health.
Milk.
that's what people say. But I feel better when I eat eggs. That's the problem. Is
But feeling better doesn't mean it's healthy for you, because drugs might make you feel better, but they're not healthy for you.
well, for a longer term, drugs are kind of a short-term thing. You do feel worse in the long term. Mine is the
Yeah, but that's
opposite.
what I'm saying. You will feel in the long term. You will feel worse.
No, I feel better. I've been vegan
No, but
many
I'm saying
times.
when
many
I'm
times.
saying, well, you can't be vegan then go back. You either when you become vegan, you'll be vegan till to
Then
death.
That's the problem. Is I do it.
So you've never been vegan. That's my point. You can't be vegan and then not be vegan. You either become.
I think that's a stretch as well. Yes.
Well,
I
that's-
think you can have phases in your life, and they can start and finish, and that's still okay.
Because, well, anyway, that's another story. Again, I think you had a question you were jumping in
What
before.
do you
Sorry.
think of
I think we're
sheep wool?
disagreeing, and that's okay. That's okay.
Go on.
Maybe not for
wool
you.
of
For me,
sheep.
it's okay. I'm sorry.
Go on.
Wool of sheep, is that okay?
Sheep.
When they raise the wool.
Oh yeah, no, that's not okay. Exploitation. There's footage of that as well, and they're bleeding everywhere because they just cut them. They just do it really quickly, and they cut them. There's bleeding everywhere, and they just sew them up with no anesthetic.
I think as well, for a lot of the issues, I think it's that we've gotten too removed from our food. I think if there was just a small farmer Joe that had a sheep, he would take better care of his sheep. But my friend worked on one of the sheep farms in Shepparton, actually, and he said, this friend is working on a cow farm. My other friend, he worked somewhere in the north, and he said that it's just because there's so many sheep, you just can't take care of them, and you can't give them the attention
Exactly.
to shave them well. And he said sometimes they had to dip them in the because they grow their hair so long. Flies and stuff will have
Yeah, so
babies
maybe it is better
and they'll get infected, so they have to dip the sheep in this chemical to protect the wool. And he said sometimes they would dip the sheep and it's only 1 minute, but he said they're not used to swimming, they don't swim. So they would sometimes, the old sheep, they would dip them in the chemical and they would just drown and die. But it was just because like they weren't used to it and they would just fight and then just die. And it was only 1 minute. And he said, yeah, like if for example, it was just one farmer who had that one sheep that he was growing for the wool and he likes sheep it well, I think it's fine. In my opinion, I understand from the exploitation part, maybe you wouldn't agree. But from my perspective, if the animal, I mean, is treated well and like used for its products, I think that's like even okay. Maybe I won't bring that argument to you, but I think it can be done well. But by and large, just because I can't, like I don't at this stage have a sheep and I don't have a chicken with eggs or I don't have a cow, like I don't think.
Do you think
I don't
like
think I wanna
working
give
in
my money
those
to
places does it pay well? Who would want to do that? Working in there.
Well, that's who would want to do the
Does it
job?
pay well?
Women abuse.
Those people are very desperate. You
Right.
see, they don't want to do it themselves. We're in a sense, we're activists for humans as well because they
Do you feel
make
bad
them
for
work
them?
in terrible conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
So you know it's all like connected. Everything's intertwined.
But it's such a big industry, I think.
And it's the first place you can start is by what you eat, and that's why it controls, the industries.
But it's like the sugar industry is the same, it's so unhealthy, but it's so massive.
Well, sugar's not as unhealthy as what animal products are.
Well,
So
like all the, I don't know, like all the products they put out there, all the sugars, all the
Yeah, but-
diabetes.
but diabetes isn't from sugar. Diabetes,
it is.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
What is it from?
It's from fat, animal protein, animal fat, animal protein.
Maybe as well, but I think you can be.
Yeah,
like I
from
have
sugar
vegan
for
friends that are
sure.
diabetic.
It's not sugar because what happens is when you have a fatty bloodstream, it coats all of your cells, and the sugar can't get into the cell.
Yeah, no, yeah.
There you go. Why do you think?
That's
do you-
glucose.
like, I pour sugar all over my banana smoothie. Do I look like I'm
But
gonna?
Why are so many people diabetic?
Because
or
they eat too much animal products. What do you think everyone eats?
sugar.
No.
A lot of
I think
people.
people eat
Like, a
more
lot of
sugar
people-
than animal products.
Yeah, I think people eat a lot of sugar.
A lot of people.
Well,
Sugar's a
Coke.
preservative.
A lot-
Sugar's in so many things.
True. A lot of people eat sugar, but more people.
Even sugar is in animal products. Like I think
Exactly.
sugar is more prevalent.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's the problem. That's the causation.
I don't know. Honestly,
I do know.
haven't
I do
heard
know.
of it.
I did hear that red meat is not healthy, like too much red meat.
Any red meat.
Yeah, it's not healthy. I
Any. Not too much. Any.
But chicken is fine, right?
No, chicken is
I eat
unhealthy.
chicken every day.
It's unhealthy.
I don't know. We
Yeah.
could have this debate I
Yeah,
think all day.
Check. There's lots of. Here, I'll give you this card. Check out the nutritionfacts.org. That'll tell you all
But is it biased though, or is it
Nutrition
objective?
facts, no.
The bias.
Nutrition facts, no. Like,
Yeah.
Wait. Let me
Is it like purely objective?
You have to judge for yourself. There's a lot of information in. Think of it like this: in the world, there's a lot of information. Some of it's right and some of it's wrong. So it's entirely up to you to decide whether it's right.
Yeah.
You listen to it, and then
you
you
have
can
to
take it in and
critically analyze, yeah.
exactly. You go to that and trust me, you'll not. Well, don't trust me, but check it out. Please have a look, and do yourself a favor. It's going to help you. And as I said, you can go to Lord of the Fries and you can have a chicken burger right
I
there.
didn't know that.
Yeah, Lord of the Fries is vegan. Did you know
Yeah, I
that?
know.
I never ate
A
that
lot of
because
people-
I thought it was like
But isn't it
McDonald's.
expensive?
I don't know. I
No,
haven't
it's not
either.
expensive. No, of course.
Yeah, I might try it.
We should try it.
It's right there. You can try it right now. Well, anyway, there's a few around, so you can try it some other time. So
Oh, well, I appreciate your cause. I think,
Yeah.
by and large, I think veganism is like like you said, it connects everything. But I also think more than just the food, it's an entire way of living that will change the planet. Like
Exactly.
if people just adopt, because I think once you care about your food and you care about where it's sourced, you care about how it's grown, you care about how it's produced, and then like you care about the products that you buy, the clothing that
But
you
I
consume.
just think that there's just too much money in the industry. I think it's just too
yeah, but at the same time,
in what industry?
for the food and like the meat industry. It's so powerful.
It is, but then we can make our industry powerful. You see, and the same
becoming
people,
more powerful.
the same people will be at the top, but we just want them to be selling a different product.
Yeah.
Because there's
Yeah.
always people going to be, there's always going to be exploitation and so on. But this is going to reduce it. This is the number one thing to work on. What about? Do you want to grab a book as well? Have you got one? You want to grab a book?
Yeah.
Grab a book. That's a great
Is
one.
that the guy you said who didn't eat any meat and goes to the gym?
Yeah, Jeff. Yeah.
what?
because I said.
Does he look? He gets enough protein, right?
Yeah.
I get enough as well. I'm not as big as him, but I get enough as well, right?
Because
But the point.
if you don't eat meat, how do you get protein?
Yeah,
You
but
can get protein. It just takes a little bit more work if you're vegan fully.
it doesn't take any work. I never wake up in the morning and think, where am I going to get my protein today? It doesn't take any work.
You don't have.
Well, if you want to be like that, it would take.
No,
Yes,
it
yes.
doesn't. No.
Yes.
No. No, it doesn't.
But what does he eat?
He eats fruits and vegetables and things that are made from fruits and vegetables.
Well, but anyway.
How do you know he doesn't cheat?
Because he wouldn't be standing here. He wouldn't be standing
I'm
here.
just kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
No.
Like, I don't know.
Have a read of
No,
that.
but it is a good cause.
And check out the websites, Nutrition Facts. They'll talk about chicken. There's some really good videos.
Oh, does it say what he eats?
Billy Simmons.
No, it doesn't.
He eats plants.
No, I
don't
don't
you feel
disagree
bad
with
for the
that, but I think
plants?
getting complete proteins and having to buy protein powders, I think is like even from pea protein. I mean, it's like sometimes more work than just buying an egg.
It's sometimes
It's
what?
more work than just buying an egg.
And it's more expensive.
Yeah,
My
well, you
opinion.
don't need to have protein shakes at all. You don't need to have that.
No, but I'm saying
Nature
like,
provides everything the way the way.
Don't you
it's-
feel bad for plants as well then? Because plants are also
they
living
do
things.
die.
Well-
You kill the plants.
I'm more comfortable.
If
with
you want to
killing
save
plants
plants, if you're sincere, you can save more plants by being vegan because you have to feed plants.
Oh yeah, too, for the animals.
Correct.
Yeah.
So if you're a plant activist, because we get a lot of people saying that, we say, well, if you want to save plants, then go vegan.
But what if you really even don't want to eat plants? What can you eat?
then you need to stop living.
Well, then
You have
don't
to
eat
kill
at all.
something to live.
But you like eating. See, the thing is that you like eating plants. Everyone does. You like eating chicken, but what do you flavor the chicken with? Plants. You put oil on it, and then you put some spices on it. That's all comes from plants. You want the taste of the plant, not the taste from the dead. If you see a dead bird on the side of the road, you don't go up and go, yum, this tastes good.
I don't know if
You
I
have to
would
put
make it.
flavor.
If
Sorry.
I would cook it, maybe
Exactly.
it would taste good.
Cook it. Exactly. You have to cook it. It's not natural. It's not in our nature to eat animals.
I think it is.
But why do
Does
we
that
have-
does that make you hungry? That bird?
I'm not saying that I am going to eat all the birds in the world, but I don't think it's. I don't.
Why do we have teeth then?
But you see my point, don't you?
No, I agree with you.
You
I mean,
don't-
I agree with your idea, but
don't-
I don't think it's true. If that makes sense. Like I love that, and I'm living that way as well. But I don't think I do believe our ancestors ate a lot of meat.
They did.
And I think
but that doesn't
they
mean that
needed
it's
it
their
at that
best.
time.
Yeah.
At that time, exactly.
Yeah, I
maybe
think
at
they
that
did
time.
need that.
But it
Maybe.
does keep you like.
But at this time, we don't need it because
I
we've got.
agree. That's why I'm doing it. I
Yeah.
mean, mostly I minus my eggs, and I'm okay with my eggs. At this stage,
One
but
day-
I am going
one-
to do research on my eggs.
You are. You
Because
have to.
I don't like that. But yeah, I don't.
What were you saying? Sorry, we
No,
keep.
nothing. I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, sorry.
No, I wasn't saying anything.
I keep hearing kind of cutting in every now and again. I'm trying to give equal amount. Like everyone gets a fair share.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for
Yeah,
spending
this
some
is
time.
good, and I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you guys doing this. I think it's good.
Yes. Thank you.
You focus on the eggs, and you read that
Yeah.
chicken nutrition facts. It's all there.
Okay, I will.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you
Cheers,
very much.
have a good
Have a good
day.
Have a good day. Ciao.
Bye.